Hi True Crew, I hope you guys are all having a great day. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna just get straight into it because I hate when people have long intros. So the title of this video is Things I Stopped Doing That Changed My Life. Let's start with number one. I stopped waiting to feel ready. So this could come in multiple forms, whether this is in school, whether this is in friendship, whether this is ending a relationship or starting something. You're never going to feel 100% ready. So at some point you just gotta kind of jump in with both feet and fully go into it. My new goal of the year, it's actually going to take me 3 years to accomplish, is to go to law school and get my law degree because I'm doing producing and film and acting, and I just really want to understand every single part of the legal side for when I'm older. So with that, it's jumping in with both feet, and it's scary. Yes, it's scary to jumping into any sort of field for the first time. Starting at a new school is scary, but you just gotta take a deep breath and really understand why you're there and what your goals are in the end. And number two is stop tying your worth to productivity. There are days where I am so extremely productive and I'm going to school and I'm working and I'm texting my friends and I'm hanging out with my friends and I'm with my family and I'm doing a bunch of things in my calendar. And then there are just those days where you wake up and you do not feel like getting out of bed, you do not feel like going to the gym. It is completely fine to take rest days. I think this comes into mind when I am studying for a big test or finals. Instead of just like staying up all night and studying until you're tired and you're worn out, just go to sleep. Take a second, put your things away, go to sleep, and then wake up a little earlier in the morning, and I'm telling you, it will change your mind and your life completely doing that. Number three, stop assuming that everybody is judging you. Most people are too busy worried about themselves. I think of this in the aspect of dance. Every time I go to Millennium, people are like, oh, it's so scary to go there, that's such a big studio, or I'm scared to put myself out there online. But really, at the end of the day, most people are only worried about themselves and perceiving themselves. No one really puts in that much thought to other people. It sounds sad, but like I think about this all the time. I mean, social media is my full-time job, so numbers is what I look at every single day, all day long, and more numbers and more numbers and more numbers. And there are definitely days where I see a video, and if it doesn't do good, I'm like, oh, I guess no one likes me. I guess I'm chopped. But you have to get rid of that mindset. No one is looking into the numbers that deep, and you just gotta see it. It's literally a number on screen, and do not let that affect your mindset for the week. I also think this goes for not just, I just feel like we're in an age where everybody's on social media. Everybody's doing TikTok and Instagram and everybody's posting, and even if you're not trying to be a social media influencer and you go to school, you still have this aesthetic that you're trying to reach. I think we at times have to step back from the aesthetic that we are online and have to see people for who they truly are. We are not a number on a screen. We are not this perfect Pinterest world that we created online. We are living and breathing humans who make mistakes, who have bad days. So it is not just the highlight reel you see online. Okay. Another one is trying to be liked by everyone. This is definitely something I struggle with. I think as a dancer, you just want everybody, maybe not just as a dancer, I think just growing up in acting and film, you want everybody to like you because you want to get the job. But I've realized not everyone is gonna like you, and sometimes you just have to accept that. And people that don't like you, it's for a reason. If someone is going to choose you and choose you every single day, take note of that. You don't want to be friends with someone who doesn't want to be friends with you, right? It's like a boyfriend. Like if someone's not texting you back and giving you effort, like it's obvious they don't see you as you see them. So we have to take them off a pedestal. And that's another one I have on here. That kind of went in perfectly to my next one. Stop putting people you don't know on pedestals. It is perfectly fine to have idols and to look up to people. That is super healthy. But I think it's people in your life around you. Like, say it's a girl at school that you really look up to, or someone on a team that you really admire, and you're putting them up on this pedestal and you have no idea who they are, and you're trying to make these scenarios of how they are, or even like a boy you're talking to, like, oh, I think they're this way, and I'm creating this story in my head to think that they are this amazing person. But when you really just step back and look at the cold hard facts of who they are as a person, you can easily take them off of the pedestal. And I think this goes for idols or bosses or people you're going to work for one day, principals of schools, teachers. Everybody is a human, and sometimes I do this thing when I'm performing is I imagine people as skeletons. Like, we are literally all just bones and there is skin over us. It kind of takes away the scariness of people with status, I guess. Ooh, this next one is good. Another thing I will stop doing is staying in rooms where you feel small. I don't think this is just rooms. This is circles, this is friend groups, this is a job, if there is a place you are in life right now, say you're in a friend group and you feel no one really listens to you and no one really hears you and no one feels like they understand you, it's time to like walk away. Time to find a new group of people. I always told people at school, like, you go to school and there are so many people, and if someone doesn't like you, you can turn a corner and there's more people in another room. Or the good thing about social media is we can find friends online. We can connect online and meet up in person and really flourish friendships through an online platform, which I think is really cool. And if this is in work and you feel like you're not being treated fairly, or you just aren't in love with the job you are at, you have one life, and I think it's only more beneficial for you and for you to go to sleep every single night loving your life. And obviously there's going to be hard days, but like the majority of your life, it should be like 90% you should love. Of course, there's that 10% that's hard and it's work, but you should love. So step out of rooms where you do not feel needed. Like, if I hang out with a group of friends and I feel there's one friend who, this actually happened to me, there's this one girl and I felt like she didn't like me, and I got this weird feeling in my stomach, and in that moment I literally covered my stomach and my heart, like protected my own energy, and was like, I don't think this person likes me. And then I never hung out with them again. If they were around, I was like, hey, if she's gonna be there, I don't think I'm gonna come. And then my friends ended up being like, okay, let's just, if we're gonna hang out, it's gonna be just us and we won't invite her. So then true colors came through. But I do think your gut feeling is usually right about friendships, about jobs, about direction of where you want to go. And another one is, I think this has to do more with a faith thing. I don't know if you guys are religious, you don't really have to be, but just understanding that everything is going to work itself out. If it's meant to be, it's going to work out. If it's not meant to be, you're going to go into a different direction. You do not need to pigeonhole yourself on this ideal one thing, and if this doesn't happen, then I am nothing. No, you are absolutely worth everything. So just trust in the universe and trust in yourself. When you go to sleep at night, think about who you want to be and what circle and what rooms you want to be in. I think trusting in the universe, God, yourself, whatever you believe in, is very crucial. And I would like to close out with that. And I just want to say I love doing these videos. I adore you guys so much. and we can really change the world with social media and through videos just like this. So comment down below video ideas you want me to talk about and we'll go through it. Listen to this if you're having a bad day, or if you ever are feeling low, come back to this video and give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, and I love you so much. You are so worth it. Don't ever forget that. Sharlize signing off. Bye.